Greetings, Cyber Fam. I am back with this week's African American Children's Book Review. I'm excited about this one for several reasons. First of all, although she no longer resides here, the author is from Norfolk, and I think that's too cool. VA in the house. The other thing that was cool about this one for me, the author and I had a dialogue, and I found out that she is super crazy excited like I am about this literacy movement. She is also very, very concerned about our children becoming competent and confident readers. So I am excited to present her book to you. It was great to connect with someone with that type of energy. So here it is. Lil Tanya, The Adventures of Lil Tanya by T. Michelle, and that's T-E-E Michelle. If you were to purchase this book for a special little girl in your life, she would find that Lil Tanya, and look at her, see all of this sassiness, see, beautiful and brown, see how wonderful that is. Well, Lil Tanya is a 12-year-old girl dealing with insecurities that many 12-year-olds are dealing with. The cool thing about Lil Tanya is that she figures out that a lot of her insecurities are self-imposed, and she has a clever way of moving through that. I won't give it away, but I will say butterflies. If you know a little girl who loves butterflies, and I happen to like butterflies, you see all this ring action here, so Lil Tanya and I have that in common. But butterflies are a clever way that Lil Tanya deals with the issues that she's going with, and I think that a little girl would find that to be great and very interesting. But another cool thing about this book, when we talk about this literacy movement, we don't want our children just to recite a bunch of words and not know what they're speaking, what they just read. We want them to comprehend what they read as well. So this book, if you go through here, you see that there are words that are bold and underlined. It's for the children to learn these words. And so as they go through and use context clues, they can find the meaning of these words. But something else that is great is at the end, there's a built-in glossary. You can't beat that, because again, we want them to comprehend, and we want our children to have an extensive vocabulary. A lot of times in our community, unfortunately, there are people who say things like, oh, you're using them big words, or you got that big word. Well, that's a good thing. We want our children to be able to express themselves and express themselves confidently. And I've been doing what I do. I've been working with children for well over a decade. And I see sometimes when they're shy about when they're asked a question, they don't want to respond, or they'll shy away from a response. But when we build up their vocabulary, it helps them to become confident speakers. So this is an excellent book. We've got 3 reasons here. For one, it tells a very empowering story that a lot of little girls can relate to. The other is that it helps build vocabulary. And then the other is the reason, one of the main reasons that I'm doing this particular type of literacy movement is to make parents, educators, and every member of the village aware of these books that are written specifically for Black youth, where they have characters who are dealing with issues that they can identify with, characters who are winning, who are dealing with insecurities, whatever it may be, who like the same things that they like, but they look like them and they are relatable, and that they can identify with themselves in the story. We all need to make sure that our children have these types of books in their libraries as well. So again, Lil Tanya by T. Michelle is one that you want to add. You can find this book on liltonya.com. That's LILTONYA.com, or you can find it on Amazon.com. So add this one to your collection. Make the little girl in your life happy, and let her surprise you with some words that you didn't know that she knew. It's a wonderful thing. So let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, you can find me on cleverspeaks.com, or on Facebook as Clever Speaks, or on Twitter as Clever Speaks. I'm easy to find. So hope you enjoy. Hope you go out and purchase. Peace.